Hello, welcome to your tour of the Down-to-Earth Impact Calculator. The calculator simulates impacts to Earth and the resulting craters. First, you select your language. Next, you will be taken to the interface. Let's take a closer look. Projectile diameter allows you to select the size of your object. Here you select the trajectory angle at which your object strikes the Earth's surface. Projectile density selects the composition of your object. Here you select the speed at which your object is travelling. Here you select the target material that the object will strike. And here is where you will position your own location in relation to the crash site. Once you have selected all your parameters, click Submit. You will now be taken here. This table displays some of the parameters involved in the impact of your object. Here you can select the target of your impact. You can select a city from the drop-down box, or manually move around the globe. You can then specify exactly where you want to place the crater by clicking a region on the map. Here you can move around on the map and zoom in and out to see more detail of your crater. After you have placed your crater, select the Crater Depth tab to take you to the following screen. Here we can take a look at the size of your crater you have created from your impact. This shows the dimensions of your impact crater. Here you can compare the depth of your crater to the height of famous landmarks around the world. For example, here is the Empire State Building inside the crater. How many more do you think you could fit inside? Now you have a sense of the scale of your crater. Let's take a look at some of the science. Do this by clicking on the Data View tab. Welcome to the Data View screen. Let's take a look around. This page provides a summary of the parameters involved in the impact of your chosen object. These are the properties of the impactor itself that you created at the beginning. This describes the effects and damage caused at the distance you chose to stand from the site of impact. This section tells us about the energy of the impact and how frequent impacts of this scale occur on Earth. Here is a description of what happens to your object as it descends through the Earth's atmosphere. And here we find out if your object heats up enough to create a fireball as it travels through the atmosphere. So that concludes the grand tour of the Down-to-Earth Impact Calculator. Now it's time for you to have a go at experimenting with the various parameters. Why not consider some of the following concepts? What is the maximum size an object can be without creating a fireball? What parameters create the biggest and the smallest crater? How does the size of the crater change when you change the target density? What happens at different distances from the site of impact? Can you create an object that causes a fireball? What happens when you vary the depth of water that the object impacts? Now, see what you can discover for yourself.